welcome back to day 16 of the Geography Revision GCSE 100-day countdown over here on my channel. I hope you're finding these useful. Do subscribe down below if you are, so I know to keep making them. I am planning on it, but this month is going to be a bit mad. I'm getting married in April, so everything is like coming together right now. And this is one of the easiest things to give up, but I'm going to try to keep going. Today we're looking at the physical characteristics of rainforests. So let's go. If you were to enter a tropical rainforest, you'll probably need a torch, strong shoes, as it's dark and damp. It's often very noisy with the clicks and howls and whistles of insects and animals. You'd also often find it difficult moving about the vegetation because it's very lush and dense. Trees often go very tall, often up to 45 metres high, and there's a great variety of wildlife, often up to 100 species in a single hectare. But where are tropical rainforests found? They're usually found in broad belts through the tropics, in Central and South Asia, Central and South America, Southeast Asia, Central Africa and Northern Australia. But what is the climate like? Tropical rainforests thrive in wet conditions. The equatorial zone is where they're found, and where it is characterised by high rainfall, over 2,000 millimetres a year, and high temperatures, averaging about 27 degrees centigrade throughout the year. The temperature is high and constant throughout the year. This is because the powerful sun is overhead for most of the time. The rainfall is also high. This is because of the global atmospheric circulation, which causes an area of low pressure to form at the equator. The rising air creates cloud and triggers heavy rain. And then rainfall varies throughout the year, with a distinct wet season lasting about 6 months. This is due to a period of intense rainfall when an equatorial low pressure area is directly overhead. But what are the soils like? Tropical rainforest soils are surprisingly infertile. Most nutrients found at the surface, where dead leaves decompose rapidly in the hot and humid conditions. Many trees also have shallow roots to absorb these nutrients. Fungi grows on the roots to transfer nutrients straight from the air. This is a good example of nutrient cycling. Heavy rainfall can also quickly dissolve and carry away nutrients. This is called leaching. It leaves behind an infertile, rich iron-rich red soil called latzol. What plants and animals are found there? Tropical rainforests support the largest number of species of any biome. Over half of all the world's plant and animal species on the planet live in the just 7% of the Earth's land surface. Tropical rainforests have huge biodiversity, providing habitats for enormous ranges of species. Birds live on the canopy, the branches, feeding on nectars and flowers. Mammals like monkeys and sloths are well adapted to living in the trees, and animals like deer and rodents live on the forest floor. But how have plants adapted to rainforests? The majority of plant and animal species are found in the canopy where there is the most light. In contrast, the forest floor is dark, and a rainforest is a very fragile ecosystem. Plants, animals, fungi and bacteria, biotic factors, enjoy a close but fragile relationship with abiotic factors such as soils, temperatures and moisture. Changes to biotic or abiotic factors such as deforestation or water pollution can have serious knock-on effects on the entire ecosystem. So we're going to briefly look at the question, describe how plants have adapted to the physical conditions of the tropical rainforests. So they live in areas with not much sunlight, and so there are loads of different types of adaptations that plants have made. So there are fast growing trees. We're not just talking about like little bushes here, we're talking about plants as well, trees. So there are fast growing trees which outcompete other trees to reach the sunlight. Such trees are called emergents. Many leaves also have flexible bases so they can turn and face the sun. Many leaves also have this drip tip to allow heavy rainfall to drip off the leaf. There is thin, smooth bark on the trees to allow water to flow down easily. Buttresses, these are massive ridges, help to support the base of the trees to help transport water. This may also increase oxygen or carbon dioxide by increasing the surface area. The lianas, these are wood creepers rooted into the ground, but carried by trees to the canopy where they have their leaves and flowers. And then plants called ephraites can live on branches high in the canopy to seek sunlight. They obtain nutrients from water and air rather than the soil. So you only need to mention 1 or 2 or 3 of those to get the 4-mark question, but I do hope it has been useful. Do subscribe down below if it has been, and I will see you same time, same place tomorrow, whatever day it is, at 7 AM. Bye guys.